The first person to be like, oh, you should give comedy a go was my dad randomly. But then I also didn't really take his advice on because he also used to tell me that I'd be a good drug dealer. So
what's good, guys? It's finally happening, man. It's your girl Kyrah Gray and welcome to the Just Laugh, Man podcast.
I've never heard that gunshot.
Thank you. It's more like a what's the one where you shoot and the light comes out? What's that?
Laser.
No.
Laser quest.
Like when people are stuck in the sea and they're like, oh, shoot the something so.
When people are stuck in the sea and they start shooting laser beams.
Flare! That's what, so I don't know why I shouted at you like that. Flare. It's like a flare. It's a flare gun. Anyway, welcome to the Just Laugh, Man podcast, where I invite your favorite comedians, creators, your favorite internet personalities, and we get down to the nitty gritty. We get down to the stuff that has made them funny in the first place. You know, we're talking trauma. We're talking the highs and the lows. Yeah, but we're making it sexy. Do you know what I mean? Oh, okay. Yeah, think of it as therapy, but it's like it's free, innit? And I'm not going to charge you at the end.
That's good.
You're welcome. Yeah, that's I know it would have been awkward if I did that, but I'd never do that to you. But I'm very excited, and of course, here today, sitting beside me, is the one and only. Listen, a dancer turned stand-up queen, dog. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was nice. That was nice.
Thank you.
A storyteller who does it in her own way. And honestly, one of the most honest voices coming out of the UK comedy scene right now.
I might cry.
Don't cry,
lovely.
darling.
I didn't expect you to say all those nice things so early in.
I? This is so funny. This is what happens when two neurodivergent comedians are in the same room.
Yeah.
But we will get through this, I promise you. Yeah. I'm so excited to introduce the one and only Miss Sharifa Butterfly.
Oh, thank you.
Sharifa, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, I'm so excited.
It's
Welcome.
such a pleasure. And what a lovely abode.
Thank you.
Is that the right word?
I think abode
it
is
felt
home.
Right to say.
This is our home for the day. So yeah,
it's lovely.
Mi casa es su casa. Do you know what I mean?
Mi casa es su casa.
That's Spanish.
And I felt like do you speak Spanish?
Well, Duolingo would say maybe.
Okay.
So,
and do you know what? And maybe is better than no.
Exactly.
I can say one thing in Spanish.
What?
¿Qué es tu comida favorita?
Oh. What's your favorite?
Mi comida favorita, patatas fritas.
That's so funny because she's saying it. That's all I heard.
I said my favorite food is chips.
Oh, so that's good to know though. I've got like gracias, sí. Niño is boy, niña is girl, hombre is man. What's woman?
This is good.
Mujer, yeah.
That was good.
Period. Thank you. That's
and
true.
Like, I believed you was almost.
I was there in it.
It was almost your native language to me. I saw it. I was like, this is her culture.
You
this
saw me in Barcelona. Yeah.
Ooh.
I was the fifth cheater girl. You didn't even see me. I was in the back. Okay, so anyway. To start off with, I'm gonna start with a little game. Cheeky little icebreaker, do you know what I mean?
Okay, I like ice game.
Yeah, ice games. You like ice games?
I like icebreakers and games.
So I did say it before you said ice game. So I did, that was really funny actually. But I really like that. But we're gonna start with a little icebreaker.
Okay.
It's called cancel or crown. So I'm gonna give you something. It could be like a person. It could be a trend. It could be a theme. Just something in general. And you're gonna tell me if you would cancel it or crown it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Group holidays with matching t-shirts.
Crown.
Is it?
Crown.
I love that,
Unity.
Period.
Yeah. Are we trying to be cool kids? Oh my gosh.
Boring.
We're unified.
Let's pull up looking like Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Together.
Whatever that means.
Baggy shorts, baggy t-shirt, big shoes.
Dad shoes.
Period.
Yeah.
Because I'm here to crip walking on this bitch.
It starts off like that, but then you get changed and you go out and it's like, you thought we were some dads, but we're actually the baddies.
You thought there wasn't titties under this t-shirt, but there was.
I love shocking people with the titties. They're like, oh, you little flat-chested little boy. And then you're like, you never knew I had a pair of those.
Bit of cleavage under there.
Yeah, I love that.
All right, so we'll crown that. Filming strangers in public.
Is there a medium? Because sometimes there's just a stranger you need to film because they're doing a madness.
Yeah.
But also, if I'm like the stranger doing the madness,
you don't want to be filmed.
It depends. Because sometimes I've been filmed and then I've watched it back and I'm like, okay, this is a bit of a giggle to watch back.
Yeah.
I'm like less hysterical. But, but Can I say medium? Is that not allowed?
Do you know what? I'll allow you to say raw. Did my voice break mid-sentence? That's nuts. Puberty, that's crazy. Shut up, Dave. Don't, you know what I mean? I'll allow you to say medium because I do think there's certain things where like I saw a TikTok the other day and a man was hanging, he was on the tube and he was hanging upside down and he just screamed. He went, oh! And I said certain things like that, you have to film because no one's going to believe you if you just tell them. Yeah. All right. Voice notes over 2 minutes.
Bin.
Are you? Do you know what? It depends on who it's from.
Yeah, it depends.
If it's from one of like my girls or it's from like the love of my life.
You want to speak to me about what? You want to? He has so much to say to me so early in the day. Yeah, fair enough. I can listen to that like a podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Whilst I'm getting ready in the morning.
Yeah, but if I don't know you like that, do not send me a voice note over 20 seconds.
Or if you're not the love of my life yet, like we've just started speaking.
Don't do that.
Get in the bin.
Exactly.
Right in
Jump
the bin.
there actually,
and
yeah.
Jump and don't get out.
Yeah, never.
Let the bin man take you away and take you to the dump.
Period.
Yeah.
Okay, is that another medium then?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, we'll go with medium. Adult birthday dinners with 18 people and not splitting the bill equally.
Adult birthday dinners.
So like you go to someone's birthday dinner, there's like 18 of you and everyone's like, so I got the prawn.
Oh,
what did you get?
No,
the toast.
No.
I got,
stop, you're giving me anxiety.
I got juice.
You're giving me anxiety.
That's £3.50 plus.
You're giving me anxiety.
$10.99, yeah.
Sorry for screaming.
I understand.
Just split the bill equally.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't come.
Don't come. Do you know what it is? I'm not against, like, I think if you're in a small group and like you don't want to pay for what you got, I think that's calm. Yeah. I think that's completely understandable because there's always one long throat person that ordered a lobster and 5 cocktails because they know that people are going to cover their part of the bill. Yeah. But if you're in a big group, like a group of 18, 20 people, do not sit there with your calculator because I'll lose my mind. Right, I'll give you a last one.
Do you have like 10 on that sheet?
I've got loads actually. Rewatching your own Instagram stories.
I would love nothing more than to say bin.
But
by force. It's like I'm in a chokehold.
Sometimes
I don't want to choose crown, but I do it.
Why have you got the noose around your neck, Sharifa?
That's how I would like. I just want to post it and move on with my life.
No, I hear it.
But sometimes I'm just like, did that.
Sometimes I post a story and I'm like,
especially if you look cute in it.
Exactly.
And you're just like,
I kind of ate that. Up.
And then I think the boy I fancy at the moment, I wonder how he watched this. I wonder what he thought. And then I would like watch the Instagram story back as him. And then
so you walk around and you're like, oh, wonder what Sharifa's doing. And then you click on your story and you're like, oh, I need to message her.
Sometimes
That's what you do.
I'll vocalize it as well. Like,
role play.
I didn't know she looked so good.
Yeah.
Like, oh, she looked really nice.
That's schizophrenia, Sharifa.
No, don't say that.
No, it's not.
Is it not? Is it actually not?
It's not.
Okay, because my grandmother actually had it. So it's in the family. So it is a fear of mine. We're all right so far. Hallelujah. So's my sisters. Hallelujah.
Amen. Hallelujah. We praise
Amen.
God. You haven't got nothing else. I promise you.
I ain't got nothing else.
You ain't got nothing else.
A bit ADHD.
And a sprinkle of autism.
A sprinkle of autism.
That's only a sprinkle as well. Do you know what I mean? And who even trusts them?
Exactly.
Like you can't even see, like they chat shit.
With
do you know
their
what I mean?
fancy degree.
Do you know what I mean?
Everything.
Thinking you know everything. Anyway, okay. So honest to God, like you were one of the funniest people that I have met. Not even just stand up, but even just speaking to you, I find you so entertaining. Like you I've been told this before.
No, not even like a good thing. Sometimes you're going through it and people are like, you're so funny.
You're
and
very
I'm like,
funny.
I'm having a breakdown. But I've just accepted that it's not that. Because I used to get really upset at, not when people find me funny when I'm trying to be funny, like doing stand up, or even in school, I was a class clown. So if I'm like being the class clown, I've decided it's class clown time and I'm being a class clown and people laugh. Well, what else was I expecting?
Exactly.
That's actually the desired result, actually, that people are laughing. But one time I got hit by a bus, yeah? Nah, I'm dramatic. It wasn't a bus. I don't know why I said bus.
Wait, but what vehicle was it for you to go straight to bus?
It was just a car.
So why did you say bus?
It was a black lady in a car. I don't know.
You got hit by a Corsa and she said this double-decker 250 slammed right into me. What? What?
That was wild and I'm sorry. So I got hit by a car.
Yeah.
And then I had crutches. I didn't break anything. I don't know why I ended up with crutches, but crutches. And I thought everyone in my class was going to be like, oh my God, this is so sad. Because I just near enough got almost run over.
Like you actually got hit by a bus?
I'm saying that I got hit by a car and I've got crutches and the whole class goes silent for like 3 seconds and then starts creasing. I didn't understand, Now I understand now that my brain is, I would say it's like 70% developed.
Yeah.
Now I understand that being neurodivergent, sometimes you might express things in a way that's funny to the majority of people. They're not laughing at your situation. You are just reacting in a way that's maybe not the average.
Exactly.
And it took me, honestly, until my mid-20s to understand, people are not evil in this world. Okay.
Yeah. I think that's even beautiful that you came to that, because like there's been situations where people have told me something, and it's actually not funny, but the way they've said it is so funny. Like, I remember in school, there was this guy, and he used to ride a bike all the time. And there was this one time where he got hit by a car, and his shoes were fully tied, but his shoes came off him.
My kickers flew across the road.
That's so funny though. And it's not funny.
And that's fair.
But the funny part was the fact that he said my shoes were fully tied. Like my shoes were fully tied and they flew off my foot. Because because I was trying to picture how the car must have hit you,
Why is this a common experience?
Like for everyone's just losing shoes in the street. That's so funny.
Shoes flew across the road.
I'm so sorry. But I'm really happy that you brought up school, because I do want to know what kind of kid you were in school. Because when did you get diagnosed, by the way?
So I got diagnosed because I was dating this guy and he was like, you're not normal. It was just like 4 years ago.
Okay.
And he was like, you might have ADHD. He made me do an online test, And you know how it gives you the scale, that little cheap free online test. It went to red.
Yep.
I said, please get tested now.
Yeah. That's what I did that, and it said go to the doctors. It said, go to the doctors right now.
It said I'll hold your hand and take you. So I went. The guy was like, first of all, you had to fill out all these forms. Of course, it's going to take me 8 months to fill out the forms. I called back and went, oh, sorry, I need to do the second half. Are you Sharifa Butterfly? Yeah. They're like, right, okay. Spoke to him and he was like, the fact that it took you 8 months to do the second part is kind of clear. But then once we like finished the assessment and stuff, he was like, I teach about neurodivergence in university and I could actually use you as like an example for the most ADHD woman. Please. He said, I'm 99 out of 100 on the scale. You know, they give you a percentage.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to lie. I slightly downplayed one of the questions. So I'm probably 100%. He said, are you emotionally dysregulated? I said, my emotions are intact. That's what I said.
Your emotions are intact.
Exactly.
You're 100%, man.
I lied by accident, like the bus situation.
That's really funny.
It was an accident.
I'm super interested to know what kind of kid you were like in school. Because if you didn't know, how were you? Were you disruptive? I know you said you were a class clown. Like, did you find it really hard to concentrate?
I found it so painful, actually. Double RE with Miss Tottenham.
No, why was it always double RE? I used to have double RE, and I had a teacher called Miss Blackman, and obviously as a kid, as a kid, it was mad funny that she was a white woman and her last name was Blackman. So funny. we used to laugh at that a lot, innit? And she used to get really upset. So I struggled with like concentrating as well, but I never thought I had any kind of neurodivergency because
we're black,
bro. We're black, and also the way they used to explain ADHD back in the day. It was like them kids that used to run down the hallway with their arms behind their back in it, and they used to try to go Super Saiyan in class.
To be fair, I was like that though.
Were you?
So it's weird that I didn't get...
You should have known then, innit?
They should have known. I was literally like sliding down banisters. I would climb the lockers and I'd wait for the biggest girl, the biggest, tallest girl to come into my form class and I would just Geronimo her just so we could play fight.
Oh, you're so funny, man. When you got diagnosed, what changed for you? Like, was that like fairs, that makes sense?
I think when he came back, because I was just like, you know what, I'll do the test, but he's just gonna tell me like, I'm just a unique, quirky babe. It just is what it is. But when he actually was like, you have it and you have it real bad, I cried a lot actually, because I felt like all these things that I've got, I thought, do you know what, there's the good and the bad, but there ain't another me. But there's hundreds of thousands of people just like me. I'm not even an original in this life. Get in the bin.
But I think you are though. I genuinely think you are, because I feel like thank you, darling. Stop.
That's the truth.
Because I'm the same. Like when I got diagnosed, I think it was like, I don't even think I've really taken it in, but I think I got quite.
When did you get diagnosed?
I got diagnosed in December. Yeah, so it's quite
So it's
recent. Yeah. And I think like leading up to it, I just had people telling me like, "Oh, you need to get that test." Like, right, no, you need to get that test. And it's
like close friends.
And like I'd have meetings with producers who have ADHD, and they're like, "Rah, boy, you should do it." Because like even when I'm talking and I'm pitching something, I'm like, I'm stretching, I'm moving. I find it very hard to sit still and like talk to someone. I find it very hard to concentrate. I try to explain to people how hard it is. Like sometimes I find it really hard when people are just talking at me. And like sometimes people talk at me and my social battery dies halfway and I'm like,
Did I do that to you in Edinburgh?
No, not at all. But like, I find it really weird how people don't understand when, like, they can't read when my mind's gone.
Oh,
because it literally feels like you're stabbing me.
I know what you mean.
Like once my social battery dies, it feels like every time you talk to me, you're stabbing me.
And you know what really kills me? If my social battery is gone and you're asking me small questions like, isn't the weather nice?
Shut up.
That's
when I hit them with but that's when the yes.
Yeah. I can't do this and it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary like, conversation.
We don't need to speak anymore. We actually don't. And it happens a lot after like shows because I've used up all my adrenaline and I've used up all my energy on stage and I've given them everything. And now you're trying to do small talk. I need my bed. I've got nothing left, man.
I've got nothing left.
How would you say that neurodivergence has helped you? Like, would you say it's a superpower? Because I know when I told my agent I got diagnosed, she was like, "Bare comedians have got ADHD. It's a superpower, man. Like, it's not a bad thing. Like, don't read it as a bad thing."
I just think it's not a bad thing or a good thing, actually. I just feel like
it's just
there's two sides.
Yeah.
Like, there's certain things where I'm like, I wouldn't have been able to sort that out or do that if I wasn't neurodivergent.
Yeah.
But then there's other things where I think, because I'm so myself, and maybe the emotional dysregulation, if I'm in a bad mood, I'm on my period, and then I have to go and kiki with everybody. How am I supposed to do that? Because I'm myself on stage, and myself is actually in a very dark place right now.
A really dark place,
kind of going through things, and I got to laugh.
Yeah,
I find that a little bit hard.
No, I do get that, but I do think like there's a level of I don't even know if I'd use the term superpower, but I do see it. I've learned to see it as a plus now because I think it does help me on stage. And I think
that's good.
Yeah, like as a comic, I think when you're on stage, there's so many things that you're thinking about. And like a lot of people think that you're probably just thinking about the next line, but I'm thinking about the fact that lady just folded her arms. I'm thinking about the fact that a glass dropped at the back. I'm thinking about what I could potentially say next, or maybe I could do this other line, or maybe I could just circle it back and do a callback to the first bit. Do you know what I mean? I'm thinking of so many different things.
Yeah.
And I think it has helped in that way. So,
I agree.
Yeah. Oh, I love that, man. If you could describe your sense of humor as a food, what would it be?
Oh my God, what a deep question.
Profound, one would say.
Jollof quinoa.
That's so specific. And I'm going to ask you why.
Because I'm very seasoned.
Period. But healthy.
Healthy, but also a little bit gentrified.
Oh.
Because I used to live off Morley's actually at McDonald's.
Yeah.
And now I'm vegan and gluten-free.
You're vegan?
And gluten-free.
That's really important to know. I think I would describe my comedy as like a late night kebab.
Those are the best.
Yeah, exactly. Because do you know what
I'm
is?
vegan, but like no vegan kebab to the vegan style.
No, but you can have a vegan shawarma. Do you know what I mean?
Vegan shawarma, like even just.
Is it just?
Would you say it's just like literally a kebab or just like late night food?
It's a
kebab shop.
It's a late night kebab because it's like. It's a bit dirty, do you know what I mean? It's a bit like, you shouldn't want it, but you do. Go on then. Go on. Do you know what I mean? Have a bit of drinks and you laugh. Yeah, like, I need that. Yeah, that's it.
I love that.
Thank you. How did you get into comedy? Like, was it something that found you or did you seek out comedy?
Well, I started comedy it's coming up to 3 years ago in like a month.
Nice.
Yeah, in a month. But the first person to be like, oh, you should give comedy a go it's a long story, but I ended up living with my dad when I was like 14 for like a year and a half in Liverpool. It was really random. So I didn't go to school for the first like 8 months, I'd say. I was in year 10. I don't know how I slipped through the system. But somehow I was just eating Morley's, not Morley's, McDonald's. We live next to a McDonald's and watching Maury every day. For
Maury
8
went
months.
off though. Maury went off.
I discovered it at 14, I couldn't believe it. I was like, all this time I've been watching Jerry Springer when it's so ADHD friendly because they just get to it.
Yeah, and the cameraman's running and everything. It feels.
But the first person to actually say, and it like stayed with me a little bit, but it was my dad randomly, because after the 8 months of not doing anything, I was like, Dad, then I need to go to school, because I was like, all my friends are doing in London, South London, are doing their GCSEs. Like, don't I need to be in school? And he's like, well, we can just buy some. Like, if anything, like I know a man that knows a man. So I was like, okay.
I know a man that knows a man is crazy.
Anyway, eventually he was like, I found a school.
Yeah.
Enrolled me in the school. I was like, is there black people in this school? He was like, yeah, I saw a bunch of black kids. He lied. There was like 2. And I ended up at this school. And I was telling him about my trials and tribulations and how he needs to move me to another school. And he was like, why? And I was telling him about my trials and tribulations of my days. And he was creasing. And I was at the age where I didn't understand that, like, it's not that he's laughing at my issue.
It's the way you're saying it.
It's the way I'm saying it.
Yeah.
So I'm actually deeply hurt, actually. And he's creasing. He was like, you know what we should do? We should get you in the comedy club. You start now and it will be really good. And I was like, we need to move me to another school. Like,
I need education, actually.
Yeah, I need education. So anyway, he was like, oh, you should give comedy a go. And I didn't understand where he was coming from, actually. But then I also didn't really take his advice on, because he also used to tell me that I'd be a good drug dealer. So I was just like, do you know what? This man's advice is probably...
It's not that helpful.
I probably shouldn't take it on.
Yeah, no.
And then I tried one. I'm not very good at it. So now we're doing comedy.
You tried to drug deal once? That's genuinely so funny. What was your first comedy show?
I was in Edinburgh Fringe.
Is it? Was it when I met you? That wasn't your first comedy show.
No. That was like a year.
A year, yeah, because that was 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
So it was the year before that. It was your first comedy show.
No wonder you have ADHD. You just let me spill my guts. I was like, I'm having such a hard time. This is what's been going on with me. Stranger, nice to meet you. And you were like, yeah.
No, because when I met you, bro, you told me everything. And I was like, I love that. Because like, it's so refreshing. You don't really meet people that are so like, just open and honest. And like, I just don't think you're capable of lying. And I think that's one of my favorite things about you. Like, you just speak. Like, whatever's in your mind comes out.
Sometimes I try and it's so embarrassing.
No, but I love that. Because even when I see you do comedy, I feel like one of my favorite things about you is that it just feels like a diary entry. Like, it literally just feels like you've gone on stage. Yeah. Like, you just talk and it's funny.
Some of the comedians, because I go to the Blackout quite a bit.
Yeah.
And like, some of the comedians were like, do you just come and just talk about your day? And like, what happened? I went, yeah, isn't that what we all do? They're like, I don't know, I don't think so.
No. But it works for you. Like, some people do, and
sometimes.
it genuinely works.
It works sometimes.
So do you feel like you found your voice in comedy now? Because that's like your vibe. I think people that watch you and follow you, they like how random you are. They like the fact that it's like a stream of consciousness when you do stand up.
I think I do have my voice, because my voice is my own voice that I've had for how many decades. So yeah, but not because I found my voice in comedy. I think it's more because I just know who I am.
Period.
As a person.
Yeah.
So like the jokes, they're going to come, they're going to get better as time goes on, but I do know who I am. That's certain.
And I love that.
And it was constantly changing as we do.
Of course, we grow. Do you know what I mean?
But I'm not uncertain and trying to find myself. I know who I am.
You know exactly who the fuck you are.
I know who the fuck I am.
I know that's right.
And you know who the fuck you are.
So I've known you for a while now. And I would say you're one of the most honest people that I've met.
The most?
One of the most honest people. Sharifa, as I said before, I don't think you can lie. I don't think you're capable of lying. So, where does that come from? Like, because have you always been just a very honest person?
I think when I just realised I was bad at lying,
You just said there's no point, man.
Yeah.
No, I hear it.
Like, I used to think in school, if I was late, I'm just late because I have ADHD. I just didn't know I had ADHD.
Yeah.
But yeah, at my first secondary school in Elephant and Castle, I would come in, I would be like, this old lady, you'll never believe it, she fell over. And I had to make sure she got to the hospital because we're a Catholic school. The Lord is good. I had to make sure. So I went to the hospital. I'll tell some long story. And I thought, that's believable. I don't remember the details of the lie. So they'll be like, the what? And I'll be like, yeah, the donkey. And they'll be like, I thought it was an old lady.
Yeah,
and then
long.
So once I realised, I'm not very good at this, I just thought.
You just stopped.
Yeah, I just stopped.
But I do love that. So and you speak a lot in your stand-up about like how you've navigated dating, especially as someone that's a virgin. How have you found dating as a virgin, especially in a world where everything's so hypersexual and like people are looking at porn on the bus, bro? Like, how have you dealt with that? People are weird.
Do you know what? I think I'm still like navigating it, but I feel like
like, do you feel any kind of pressure? Like, have you ever felt any kind of pressure?
I think it's like, yeah, maybe not now. I couldn't give a flip.
Yeah.
But in the past, I have been a bit confused and thought, okay, so how do you navigate this? Because you're not like, I do believe in God, but I'm not like super religious. And usually people that are virgin at this age are either super religious, and that's not the case. I'm very sensitive. I don't think I could free up to someone and then they ghost me in the morning.
I actually think you'd kill them. Like, I genuinely believe you could. I think you'd commit murder if someone ever did you dirty. And that's why I'm actually happy that you are like saving yourself.
I think I have to be.
I think you actually have to be because of like just knowing how you are. Like, I think you'd be like, are you mad?
No, because it is a violation. Like, you're putting me at risk of diseases. You're putting me at risk of pregnancy, emotional dysregulation.
Exactly.
All of this, you're putting me, and then you can't even say good morning, babes. The next day after the deed, after putting me at risk of all these things.
After taking my flower. That's nuts.
Taking my flower.
That's nuts.
How dare you?
How dare them to do that?
How dare you?
They're bastards, man.
My main reason is I just want to wait until I feel like, do you know what, yeah? You are someone that deserves it, and you are someone that I feel safe around, and you are someone that makes me feel happy. But you can wait a long time,
as they should,
in this economy if this is what you're waiting for.
Bro,
because the streets are scary.
It's terrifying. Like, men, please, Sharifa, I'm begging you. I'm actually on my knees. Do not rush. Please just stay.
I'm not. I've had moments where I was like, should I?
Yeah,
but the moment's done because they're absolutely terrifying. And the older you get as well, I feel like it gets scarier, because when you're a teenager and all your friends are losing their virginities, the boys are teenagers too. And that comes with some scariness because they don't know what they're doing. No one knows what they're doing. But you're all just at least somewhat innocent, and you're all just kids.
Yeah.
But then when they get to your age, they've not waited till they're your age.
Yeah.
They're bored of doing things normal. Now they want to hang you
swinging from the ceiling. They're on swings. They're talking about polyamorous. They're doing orgies, bro. It's nuts. And you're like, God damn.
Things. You're like, God damn.
I've even learned to walk yet. You're trying to make me run,
Do you know what I mean? You're trying to make me enter the Olympics and run? Oh my goodness.
No.
So
take your time, man. Like, I think when the time's right, you'll meet someone that is willing to be patient, and like, there's no rush, man. And I just don't think it needs to be. I worked this out like 6 months ago. You're probably thinking, why did it take you 6 months to work out? Yeah. But when men say, I'm just trying to have fun, you know that just means sex. Yes, Sharifa, yeah. Oh no. Okay.
Is that your only idea of fun? Like, don't get me wrong.
That's
I'm not
idea
completely
of fun.
stupid. I do understand that's probably on the table of the fun that you want to have, of course. But like, you don't want to do a little paintballing. You don't want to. You don't want to.
They're just trying to pump.
That's it.
And you'll even suggest a place, and they'll be like, I did a video about this because like my friend told me how she was speaking to this guy, and they were talking about where to go on their first date. And she suggested this restaurant, which is one of our favorite restaurants. And he was like, nah, man, that can't fool you up. Why don't you just come mine? I got a bottle of Ray and a Wingstop waiting for you. I beg your pardon. I beg your ass clap.
I'm actually angry.
Wingstop and a bottle of Ray and Nephew.
He hates her.
100%. No, okay. Whew.
She didn't go, did she?
No, of course not.
Okay, good.
Of course not. She never spoke to him again.
Oh, good.
And he saw my video and he knew it was about him. And I love that. I actually love that.
I love that you're that friend.
Thank
you're
you.
like, I will talk about your waste.
I will talk my shit and send it to him. Okay. Anyway.
Did you send it to him?
No, she sent it to him.
Did he respond?
He then wanted to take her to one of my shows. Strange man. I think he's got like, what's that called when you've got like a...
Schizophrenia.
No. That's not... When you've got like that shaming kink. What's that? Is that what it's called?
He wanted to do a humiliation ritual for himself.
Yeah, man, I think so.
Oh,
because when I did my set, yeah. You know them guys. See?
Yeah, someone messaged me. I went on Hinge in the pandemic, and someone messaged me and was like, I want you to say mean things to me and I'll give you money.
Women get, bro, isn't that a dominatrix? But they beat men as well. You can make money off that. But in your own time.
Apparently so.
In your own time. Are you doing this? No, man.
In your own time?
I think I would thrive though. I genuinely think you're going to pay me to tell you to suck your mum. What? Take that and take it again. I would thrive, bro.
Do you know what my issue is? I feel like, and I shouldn't feel this way, but I would feel like they're sick in the head and I'm taking advantage of it and I'm abusing them. Exactly, I agree. But like the dumb part of my brain would be like, you're doing something bad. You're doing something bad. And I'd probably be bad at it. I'd probably be like, you deserve love.
I do get that. No, I do understand that.
The things that hold us back in life.
I know. We could be millionaires, man.
I know. Do you know you can sell your virginity on the black market for millions? I may have looked into it in the pandemic.
You may have looked into it in the pandemic, Sharifa. No, but I've seen, because I watch a lot of Criminal Minds, and I've seen a lot of stuff like that on the black market. So please don't do that.
There was a girl on this morning.
She
was white, and she sold her virginity for like £1 million. And then I did a little Google search to see if black virginity went for the same amount. And there was a girl that was the same age as me. Skinny black girl, not too different. Like we look different, but not too different. She sold it for 26 million or something.
26, so it's even worth more.
Yeah.
So obviously the main point of this podcast is that I like getting to the nitty gritty, and I like getting into moments where, you know, people have been through things and humor's been the way that they've made their way out. So has there ever been anything that you've gone through where like comedy was the thing that like helped you get out of it? Like just finding the funny in the situation.
Finding the funny, not like finding a stand-up comedian.
No, not like you were depressed and you said, "Let me get on stage." hey. No, but like, did you go through something and comedy helped you through it? Because I even think that just the way you look at life, and I think you're just quite a positive person in general. So I think naturally, with anything that you might have been through, I feel like you always look for the positive.
I do always look for the positive. In literally
in everything,
because I feel like you have to. Like I don't know if I necessarily look for the comedy. Sometimes it's just the happy. It's just there, yeah. But I definitely do look for the positive, because I just feel like if something bad is like happening, and you just like ruminate on that thing, it can like literally finish you. But like if you just like look for, there's always a positive, and sometimes it's like literally the size of a seed. But if you just look for that thing, it's better to put your focus there than focus on all this madness, and this seed could grow into something beautiful.
So would you say that laughter is a form of healing for you?
I think so.
Yeah.
And I'm glad actually that I do comedy now, because now if stuff happens, obviously you're not successful every time, but like I'll try and make a joke about it.
Yeah.
But before I started doing comedy, I went for a poetry phase. It was open your eyes, Kyrah. It was in the pandemic, so I didn't end up performing, but the poetry was depressing, Kyrah.
Oh, no, man.
I feel like it was pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
Probably,
but
I believe
it was
you.
like, I would talk about the same subject, and it was like, once I read it to a guy that I was dating, and he was like, it's good, but I can't listen to it anymore because it's gonna make me throw myself out of a window. It's so depressing. So it's nice that you can express the same thing but make people giggle.
Do you remember what that poem was? Do you remember any lines of it?
Yeah, it was called Jack and Jill, the truth, about Jack and Jill. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, please. I literally would love nothing more than to hear about the truth about Jack and Jill. Was it like a metaphor? Was it actually about Jack and Jill?
It was based on a couple people I know, actually.
This is Jack and Jill, The Truth by Sharifa Butterfly.
Thank you. Jack's mum watched Jack's dad beat little Jack black and blue. Jill's... You're right, Kyrah.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry, it's just...
Jill's mum drank too much. Jill didn't know what to do. Jack's dad hit Jack's mum. Jack's dad couldn't stay calm, while Jill's dad put cigarettes out on little Jill's arm. Jack gets kicked out and he needs to find somewhere. Jill goes downhill. Little Jill ends up in care. Jack did what Jack could so Jack could make ends meet. Before school, Jill cleaned loos just so she could eat. Jack had girls thinking he was a gift from above. Jill sleeped around, but she really just wanted love. Now Jack meets Jill. Jill likes Jack. Jack likes Jill too. There's romance in the air. They're inseparable like glue. Jill becomes pregnant. Jack doesn't know what to do. Jill doesn't know how to love. Jack also doesn't have a clue. Love is a chemical reaction they're both not used to. Jill and Jack aren't getting on. They start to argue. Jill wants to know if Jack's cheating. She says, "Are you, Jack? Are you?" Jack lies. It's no surprise. His baby's on the way. Jill remembers when she met Jack and really regrets that day. Jill gives birth to a baby girl. You'd think she'd be so happy. She visualizes strangling her baby with its nappy. because Jack has broken her heart in two and didn't give a damn. So when Jill looked at that little girl, she could only see that man. Jack and Jill did not climb hills and didn't fetch any water. Jack and Jill went downhill and ended up with a daughter. The end. Oh, thank you.
Sharifa,
are you all right?
Are you all right?
I'm okay.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm not Jack, nor am I Jill.
You're okay. You're not any of the people involved.
I may have been the daughter.
You may fucking hell. You are like, you genuinely. I don't even know what to say to that. That was beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Terrifying, but beautiful.
That's fair.
And
yeah,
I feel like, because I know we've had conversations in the past, and I know that you have been through a lot of things, and I just feel like the fact that you've been through so much and you are genuinely one of the most positive people I know, it's just such a beautiful thing to see.
Thank you.
And like, you are able to make light of such a dark poem. And the fact that you're able to use art to get through these dark moments, I'm very proud of you, because that was, I don't even know what to say, man. Oh no, it's not a bad.
Do you need a minute?
I think I need a second.
That's
actually.
Okay.
I think it was the strangling with the nappy that got me. I think that's the bit that really got. I hope that didn't happen. You did.
I mean, I don't know.
You were a baby.
There may have been an attempted murder, but I not when I was a baby.
Not when you were okay.
We're funny now.
We're funny now. Period.
David, click.
Ciao. We're funny now. Listen, man. Trauma. And it's so interesting because even when things happen now, because I've been in a lot of therapy as well, so I feel like I'm unlearning a lot of things. You know what I mean? And I'm working through a lot of things. And comedy is the way that I've been able to like heal certain wounds that I've had, and I didn't even realize I had them. So I feel like comedy is such a magical thing, man, and I'm really glad that you have found.
Me
like,
too.
Yeah, it's just,
and I
really
can just
beautiful.
make people laugh.
Yeah. Instead of writing really dark poetry
to my dates.
Shit.
You
read that to your dad. I even forgot you said that. You read that to a man.
Yeah, because in my head I'm like, oh, that was cool. Little poem I wrote. I didn't actually deep. It's actually fucking disturbing. I didn't say it was about me. I didn't say anything.
You just said,
was like, oh yeah, it's a poem I wrote. Jack and Jill got a bit creative one night. And he was like, oh. I was like, sorry. But yeah, so now if they like hear a joke about something in the past or whatever, it's like a ha ha he he. We can all be happy. It's the happy emotion we're feeling.
Yeah.
Not the I need to sit with myself in silence for a little bit from what this girl's just told me.
Honestly, Sharifa, you are one of the most incredible people I know, and I genuinely love that for you. And I'm
So are you.
Thank you so much. And I'm so happy that you, as I said before, like you found comedy, and however way that you choose to heal, I'm here for it, man. And I absolutely fucking love that. Whether it's
Do you
poetry,
think I need healing?
whether it's comedy, I feel like you have healed already. I don't think you need any.
I think I'm alright.
I think you're calm. I think you're alright.
I think I'm
Do
alright.
you? Are you?
I think I'm alright.
I think you're fine. Like,
I'm good.
You're making me question it.
No, are you alright? However you choose to heal, I was like, oh.
No, I'm saying however
Damn, okay.
you've healed, however you've chosen to heal. Like, I genuinely love that.
Thank
I
you.
can't wait to see more stand up. No more poetry, but I can't wait to see more
And
stand up.
that is fair.
It's Sharifa, man. She's funny. She's funny and I love her. And I love this for both of us. But to end, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
You're
It's been really lovely.
welcome. To end the show, I've got another game.
Okay.
Because I love music, man. Like, music is my like second love. Like, it's a bit of me.
I'm scared. Is
It's
it like guess the lyrics? 'Cause I don't
No.
know the lyrics
It's
of
not
nothing.
guess the lyric, I promise.
Okay.
I've got this game. I call it the life playlist, right? And basically, I want you to create a 3-song playlist
Oh.
based on 3 of your best or worst moments in your life. And I'm going to give you those examples. So, for example, getting dumped. I would play Cardi B Outside. Period.
It's a good one.
Period.
It's a good one.
Outside.
It's a good one. I'm not crying.
Yeah.
I'm not crying. I knew you was an idiot. And I'm
Listen,
going to shake my nyash.
ain't that?
Yeah.
So I can tell that he excited because he go from small to big. I'm talking outside. Yep. Period. So you get in the vibe of the game.
Okay, yeah.
Right? All right. So I'm gonna give you a couple. You find out your crush has 3 baby mums.
It's definitely a ghetto anthem, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gotta be.
3? Why 3? I find out he has 3 at once.
3 baby mums.
How many kids? Not that it makes much of a difference at this point.
I was 3 kids, different different baby mums, 3 kids.
Baby mums.
Yeah.
Well, it depends what my mindset is. But if I'm still in there like confused about what's going on thing, maybe something told me it was over when I saw you and that girl walking around.
That's beautiful. That's vibrato. Not many people can do that.
I've been practicing this song for 6 years.
That's
and
really
still
good,
it's not ready, but it's getting
really
better.
Getting jumped.
Am I winning? Am I losing?
You're getting jumped. There's 5 babes on you.
5?
You gotta swing your way out.
I just can't imagine myself losing.
Period. So what song are you gonna play to make sure you win that fight?
What's the song in Rocky? Is there a song?
Eye of the Tiger. Is that in Rocky? Eye of the Tiger is the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our round. I can never. Honestly, if I get jumped, I'm biting a titty. I'm gonna
don't
note
even
that.
Try.
Actually,
that's a good little tactic.
Period. Yeah, you gotta do something mad. They don't.
You
expect.
have to do something. I always think, especially if you're at a disadvantage or a bit skinny or a bit whatever, you have to go for you have to poke an eye out.
Yeah, you gotta
kick
get dirty.
Wheelie, bite it. You have to bite dirty. It's the only way to make it fair.
Exactly. And the last one, you just got flashed by a speed camera. Do you drive? Damn. All right. I'll give you.
I'm so happy you drive, by the way. If you have ADHD though, be careful. You're 4 times more likely to get into a car accident. Yeah, I almost killed myself on a quad bike, and I paid because I was like, I have to get my driving lessons. I'm too old, so I paid for a speedy course. It was like a couple grand, and then I was on my friend's quad bike, and it flipped. I was this close to dying. I messaged them back. I said, "Please, can I get my money back? I will never be driving." And they thankfully gave me my money back, minus a couple £100. But yeah, so be careful in these streets. But I'm sure you are.
Thank you.
It's okay.
Thank you so much.
Sorry, what was the question?
Do you know what? I think that's actually the perfect place to end the episode, because I don't know how we come back from that. But thank you. I will be protecting myself from now on.
Do.
Honest to God.
It's very important.
Sharifa, man, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Guys, do yourself a favor and please follow this babe, because I'm so excited to see where you go in comedy.
Thank you. That might make me cry.
Don't cry. Don't beg. Period. I'm genuinely so excited for you, and I'm so happy that I've met you and that we've even had this experience, man. And I can't wait to see where your journey is going to be in like 10 years and 20 years. I'm so excited for you. So thank you guys so much. But tell the people where they can follow you, where they can find you, anything you got coming up.
You can follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Sharifa Butterfly, Sharifa_Butterfly. And you can also find me in the audience of any of Kyrah's shows.
I know that's right. Thank you guys so much. Make sure that you are commenting and subscribing to the Just Laugh Man podcast. We've got new episodes coming out, and I'm so excited for what we're about to do, man. So thank you guys so much for joining. Catch us next time. Bye.
Bye.